What is going on, guys? Cool Trainer Crow here, and welcome to my Meganium in-game team builder. Now, this is going to be for the Generation 4 Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You can use this team for Crystal, Gold, and Silver, but the moveset will be a little changed. Now, before we get into this is my opinion. If you guys have a differing opinion of what Pokemon would work better in a situation, put it in the comment section below. Now, I'm always not going to pick the most outright powerful Pokemon. I'm all about having fun in Pokemon games and using interesting Pokemon where some people would use a different Pokemon that is definitely more powerful, but you can still beat the game using Pokemon that aren't the best. I didn't really make much sense there, but you know what I mean. So starting off this list with our starter Pokemon, the Meganium itself. Now, Meganium has got to be the worst starter choice for this generation. You start off being weak to the first gym, and the second gym, you're weak to it as well. And the Sprout Tower, you just can't do much to it. But it's still a very viable Pokemon throughout the game. It has very balanced stats. As you can see, 80 HP, 82 attack, 100 defense, 83 special attack, 100 special defense, and 80 speed. You could run this Pokemon any way you want with that balanced 82 attack and 83 speed. That's why I have a docile nature, because I am rocking Petal Dance, Earthquake, Return, and Toxic. It's just a diverse moveset that you can really, if you run into any Pokemon, you can do some damage to. If you wanted to, you could add another grass type move like a Mega Drain or a Giga Drain in replacement of Toxic, but I like having Toxic because Meganium is nice and bulky, and it can just take some hits. Now, for this next Pokemon, I usually don't pick trait evolutions, but I just felt like this Pokemon would fit this team very well. We're going to go with Ghullam. Now, Ghullam is not going to be doing much special attack or taking many special defensive hits, but just like Rhydon, it has a great attack and great defense stat. We have 80 HP, 110 attack, 130 defense, 55 special attack, 65 special defense, and 45 speed. Like I said, the two stats you're focused on is attack and defense. The moveset I usually rock on Ghullam is Earthquake, Stone Edge, Strength, and that all-powerful explosion with the adamant nature. You can get this Pokemon early on in the game in, I believe, like the first route. You just go out north and you can pick up a Geodude, and this Pokemon will walk through the first gyms for you. It will destroy Falconer with some rock throws, and it'll destroy Bugsy with rock throws. It also can help with the third because it is a normal type gym and you can just explode or self-destruct. You learn self-destruct, I think, pretty early with Geodude, and I think it'll help real well if you don't have a Pokemon that can defeat Whitney. Going into our third Pokemon, we're going to need a water Pokemon throughout this game, and you can get this one pretty dang early. It is a Slowbro. Now, if you can evolve it into Slowking, I would highly recommend it. Slowking is just a great Pokemon, but if you can't, Slowbro is very viable. I've played through the game with Slowbro, and it is a very bulky attacker. It can take hits, and it will deal out some hits, as you guys can see with these stats. HP of 95, attack of 75, defense of 110, special attack of 100, special defense of 80, and speed of 30. Now, I personally like to run a modest Slowbro with Psychic, Blizzard, Surf, and that last slot is up for grabs. I really don't know what to use there. You can use Amnesia, you can use the defensive version of that, you can up your defense. Oh, what is that, Withdraw? Oh, I don't know what it's called. But you can use that as well, or you can just put a Shadow Ball, any sort of move on there, and it'll work out perfect for the Slowbro. I love the diverse typing that it has. Water and Psychic is probably two of my favorite types. Water definitely is my favorite type, and Psychic is close to my favorite type. You never know. It's just a great diverse move. The only downside I'd say about Slowbro is it evolves very late. I do believe it evolves at level 38 into Slowbro from a Slowpoke, but once it evolves, it is definitely worth it. It is a struggle to use throughout the game, but once it evolves, like I said, it's just an absolute monster. Alright, our fourth Pokemon is definitely going to help with the third gym. If you're having any trouble with Whitney, I would really recommend picking up one of these Pokemon. You can pick it up in Azalea Town. That's where I usually pick up mine. It is a Heracross. Heracross is a bug fighting type, which is an awesome typing in this game. It can really help out against those dang normal types. dark types, especially in the Elite Four. You can even defeat the psychic type Pokemon if you outspeed them, even though they could hit you back with a pretty hard psychic move. But let's take a look at Heracross's base stats. 80 HP, 125 attack, that is just out of this world. 75 defense, which really isn't that bad. 40 special attack, you're not going to be using special attack. 95 special defense, which is great. And 85 speed, which is viable. The moveset I like using on Heracross is Close Combat, Mega Horn. Only problem with Mega Horn is you get it so late in the game. Facade, and Brick Break. Now, the reason I'm running Facade is because you can get a ability called Guts on Heracross. And Guts is if you have any status condition, like a Poison, Paralyze, or a Burn. I think those are the only three. It will, I believe, double its attack. And Facade is a move that if you're poisoned, burned, or paralyzed, it will destroy Pokemon. This Pokemon is also good if you're having trouble beating Morty at this point. There is, if you go, what is that? Is that east? Yeah, if you go east of the city Morty is in, there's a TM called Shadow Claw, and you can teach that to Heracross, and it will just destroy Morty's gym, because Heracross has such high attack, and it will just absolutely destroy all those Ghastlies and Haunters and his Gengar. Now, I really didn't know where to go for our 5th Pokemon, so I decided I might as well just pick up a nice Fire-type Pokemon. And that Pokemon is Ninetales. Now, taking a look at its base stats, it's very, very even. Its HP is 73, attack is 76, defense is 75, special attack 81, special defense 100, and speed 100. You don't see a Ninetales and think that Pokemon is fast, but it is a great fast Pokemon. Now, the moveset I like using on Ninetales is Fire Blast, Flamethrower, Calm Mind, and Will-O-Wisp. Now, there is an ability in this game called Drought, and if you have the ability Drought, I would recommend teaching Solar Beam to your Ninetales. Drought is an ability that will put the sun up automatically every time you go in, and that will just, if you have Solar Beam, you won't have to wait that extra turn for the sun to be up. Once the sun is up, you can just use Solar Beam, and Ninetales is a fast Pokemon that has a great special attack. And I like running a modest Ninetales, in my opinion. Some people like it the other way, but I love using a modest Ninetales. It can really help out with Price, if you're having trouble with Price, and it really helps out in the Elite Four. It's just a great Pokemon, and I would recommend using it if you're having trouble. Now, for this last Pokemon, I decided to just have some fun and use a Pokemon that I personally love. But the only downside of it is you can't get it until you beat the Elite Four. But you can get its pre-evolution, and this Pokemon is Honchkrow. So you can pick up a Murkrow in the Safari Zone, I believe. And it is a great Pokemon. Looking at its stats, 100 HP, 125 defense, sorry, I take that back, 125 attack, 52 defense, 105 special attack, 52 special defense, and 71 speed. You can definitely run a Honchkrow anyway, but I feel like in-game, its best way to use it is using its attack power. And I would run Fly, Sucker Punch, Night Slash, and Aerial Ace, just because it's just good coverage. But I wish you could learn Drill Peck, but that's an egg move. So if you can hatch a Murkrow and teach it Drill Peck, that would be absolutely awesome. And I run Adamant Honchkrow. And if you need a Dawnstone, there is a place to get it after you beat the Elite Four. I'm pretty sure it's next to the bug catching contest. If you go west of the bug catching contest, there's a place that you can buy Dawnstones, and I would highly recommend that to get this all-powerful Honchkrow. So there you have it, guys. There's the team that I'd recommend. It is just a fun team to have. If you guys have any suggestions for other Pokemon you should use, put that in the comment section below. And I believe my next video I'm going to be doing a team builder for Feraligatr. So I hope you guys are ready for that one. And if you enjoyed this video, it took a lot of time like usual, so hit that like and subscribe button down below. And if you want more, we'll be back for more very, very soon. So have a good one, guys. I'll see you guys next time.